Guess what time it is, boys and girls? Another ESP lesson. I know you're so excited, so let's find out what we'll be learning today. I can read and spell words with a C that says S. So we learned in kindergarten, probably even preschool, that a C says K, like cat, but it does not always. So today is a fancy C, and it's going to say S. We, of course, will fingerspell and use our best handwriting to spell words where a C says S. Now, it does not always say S. Our usual words like cat and can and candy, they all stay the same with C saying K. But when we have a C followed by an E, which means a CE or a CI or a CY, the C is going to make this sound. So here's an example. Whenever you see a CE, this C is going to say S. A CI, you're going to have this C is going to say S. And then a CY, which doesn't happen often, at least not in our first grade words, but when you see a CY, that C is also going to say S. So a C says S with the letters E, I, and Y. So here's an example where this E actually has two very important jobs. Now, if I look at this word, I know SP says sp. And then I need to look down here at this. Well, this E, remember, he reaches over and makes this A say A. So that's job number one. But now I see a CE. So this E also makes that C say S. So there's a lot going on in this word. If I wanted to finger spell it, I would say sp, a, s, space. The E reaches over, makes the A say A. The E makes the C say S. So we have to watch out for things like that. It's going to take a lot of detective work for you to find out what job that E has in each word. So just be careful. Now, here are some examples where there's a C with another letter. Now, each one of these has a CE that's going to say S. That's the most common one we're going to see, at least in first grade. So let's read our first one where we have this CE. We're going to make this sound. So fingers up. D, a, n, s, dance. Now, the only job here of this E is to make the C say S. That's it. He doesn't reach over. That's too far. So it's just dance. Now come over here. Fingers up. Let's try it. Remember, this C, we're going to say S. Here we go. S, a, nt, cent. A penny is worth 1 cent. Here, the CE makes this sound, but I have to say the A too. So again, this is a tricky rule. Come down here. Again, my CE. So because he's at the beginning here, I need to make the A sound. And I know it's A because of the double L, double the consonant to keep the vowel short. So let's do fingers up. S, A, L, cell, like he is holding a cell phone. Over here, beginning CE again, but I need to say S. So let's try it. Fingers up. S, A, nt, center. And the yellow is in the center. All right, here we go here. Now it's at the end. So we need to pay close attention. Does that E do anything? Well, the E makes the C say S, but that's all he does. So here we go. Fingers up. F, or, s, force. For example, you might know someone in the Air Force. Here again, I see him at the end. So I need to check, what's that E's job? Well, right away, I can see this CE. So the E's job is to make the C say S. And here we go. The E reaches over and says, say A, say A, say A. So I've got big jobs to do here. Let's try it. Fingers up. Sp, A, S, space. All right, so those are all CE words. Now, here are some review words also. So we can go across the top. Notice my first two are words we just did. I'm trying to show you them as much as possible because they are tricky. So let's go straight across the top and then we'll talk. Here we go. Fingers up. D, a, n, s, dance. S, a, nt, scent. F, r, m, farmer. Take a look at this word farmer. What is the base word? The real word before the ending Farm. You got it. All right, we're going straight across this second row. Here we go. Thumbs up. oil, foil. Z, buzz. Budge. Remember, even though I hear a j, I don't put a j. I need to use the D, G, E because of that short vowel. All right, straight across the next row. Here we go. F, stuff. Y, seal. Double F, why do you think? To keep the vowel short. All right, bottom row. Let's do it. Thumbs up, straight across. Want. Mopped. Stood. Take a look at the word mopped. Why are there two P's? To keep the vowel short. And what is the base word of mopped? Be careful. So I know many of you are saying mop. You're right, that is the base word. But how do you spell the base word? Just M-O-P. So the base word doesn't have two P's in it. The only reason there's two P's is because we added the suffix ed. We added the ending. All right, now it's your turn. So get something to spell with. Now, our sound today is a C. So in the corner of your notebook or on your board, why don't you write a C so that you don't forget? Because when you hear the S sound, and it's going to be with a letter E, I, or Y after, you're going to use a C. Here's your first one. The first word is dance. So let's finger spell first. S, dance. So the only tricky part here is this part. So if you remember, we learned the C, and it can't be a C by itself. It's going to be a C-E for dance. So dance. D-A-N is the part you probably got right away. And the C-E at the end is the S sound. That was kind of tricky. Try this one. Your parents might have this type of phone. A cell phone. Fingers up. Let's try it. Sell. Now, if you don't start with a C, you still possibly could get the right way to spell a different sell. Like, I want to sell you some pencils. But I want the one that has to do with your phone, a cell phone. So try it out. Sell. A couple rules going on here. C-E says, and to keep that vowel short, we need a double L. So that guy was pretty tricky. Try your next one. Say center. Let's put our thumbs up. Center. Go ahead and try to write it. Center. Try your best. As always, if I am moving too fast, please just pause this video and go whatever speed you need. It's not a race. C-E. Whew. Now, I knew there was an E because I heard the So this one, I just really needed to remember that when I hear a S with an E, I need to put a C. So C-E-N-T, big strong at the end. And your last one, space. Space. This one's a little bit easier to remember with this because remember that bully E, he needs to reach over and make the A say A. And now we know what to put in there. Whenever you have that A consonant E and then a S, it's going to be a C. So you should have S-P-A-C-E because take a look. This E, he makes the A say A and he makes the C say S. So this was a very tricky lesson today. Keep practicing these words. Do your best with your assignment that's coming up next because as always, you're going to be clicking next or answering some questions, reading a story. Just really try to pay attention to that E. See if it has more than one job. Do your best reading. And remember that a C doesn't just say K anymore. It makes the S sound. So have fun. As always, wonderful job. And I will see you again soon.